everyone. This is for the class coming up on Saturday, May the 6th. There is a series of 5 classes. Originally we had 6, but we changed it to 5 because some of the pockets are a little easier to work with, and I thought we could put a couple together. So this is, again, I said Saturday, May the 6th. The first class we will be doing inserts B and A. And then in the afternoon we'll be doing inserts F. And then the following 3 classes will be inserts E, and then inserts C, and then the last one will be putting everything in the album, making tags, and embellishing as far as we can get. We're combining Heartfelt Creations album and pocket and flip fold inserts with Graphic 45's Nature Sketchbook. So that's Heartfelt Creations with Graphic 45. And I just want to go through these inserts quickly. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing B and A together in the same class, okay, because they're pretty straightforward. Here, let me switch it to A and B. And in class, I'm going to have you number them as I have here because it will help us to keep everything organized and a little easier to follow. So that's the first class. Then the second class will be inserts F. Okay, and they are those pockets with a bunch of tags in them. Then the third class will be inserts E. Okay, and they are these beautiful cascading photo parts, and we're using them for different purposes. They were supposed to kind of, go with each other, but I've changed it so we've spread them throughout the album more. So there's that. And then the fourth class will be insert C. Okay, and they create a whole bunch of different things depending on how you fold them all and everything. So those are the inserts and then the album. Because originally we had discussed me putting together each packet of inserts and just show them to you that way so that you could see what you'd be doing for each class. But turned out that was a lot more challenging when you have them spread throughout your album on different pages, and there's going to be different papers and so on and so forth. It was way too frustrating to deal with. So in the end we decided to put the album together so you could see it, and then we will just work with each of the inserts as we go. So this is not 100% completed yet, but I have to show this to you because the class is just a few days away. Today is Wednesday and the class is on Saturday. And we would like a few more people to have a chance to sign up for this class. So I'm going to show it to you. And that way, if you want to sign up, you still can. There is room in the class. Remember, it's 5 classes. So I have all my fussy cut butterflies here, but I haven't put them in here yet. And some of the embellishing has been done, and that is the last class, remember, when we put everything in the album. So, but at least it gives you a little bit of an idea. So it's not 100% finished, and I have inside a whole bunch of little sticky notes, which you will need for class 2 to bring a notepad and some sticky notes, because I don't think that was in the things to bring to class. So I'm going to start by describing the outside of the album here for you. As you can see, when it's closed, it's not straight, so there's lots of room for photographs still. And what I decided to do is we have used every paper in this album, in the pad, except for one sheet, and we've even used the outside cover of the pad, the front and the back. And I chose to use as much as I could from the covers on the outside of the album for 3 reasons. One, when we are putting the paper on right next to this fabric spine cover, The thicker paper that is used on the pad butts up nicely, and there's no nothing that you can catch the threads on and so on and so forth. So it's the right thickness to butt up right next to the fabric. 2, it is thicker and is coated so that I think it'll last better on the outside of an album. And 3, because that we were able to stretch the paper out better throughout this album. So all this, what you see here, with the exception of this little punch in the circle there, is from the cover of the pad. And this is not from the cover of the pad, but I put it onto black cardstock, and it's adhering very well. And then this is from the pad, as is the butterfly. There are a few other butterflies that I fussy cut out from the cover, but haven't used them yet. They're in with this bunch of butterflies that I fussy cut. So let's go ahead. I decided to do a ribbon closure. I came up with a whole bunch of wonderful different ideas for a closure, but in the end I decided to keep the cost of the class down, and that way if you want to make one yourself, this is the easiest and the cheapest way of closing your album with ribbon. So we're going to go ahead and open this up now, and I'll just show you. Remember, I have to keep all these sticky notes in here so that I can teach the class. This little pocket here is going to be done in our first class, and this will be done in our first class as well, because this is B, okay, and this is A, this pocket. But these tags are something we'll make on the very, very last class, because these are not part of the inserts. These are cut from cardstock, okay. So there you can see the little pocket, okay, and this little flip out here. And I attached this, so if you want to stick a journaling card or a photo, you can just do that. And instead of using more magnets, I've used a ton of magnets in here, and so I'm trying to keep that down. These tags are what helps to keep this shut, okay? So there's that. Then this here, this is from Class F, which is not going to be done on Saturday. It would be the next following class. So the thing that I added on was this piece of cardstock here with a magnetic closure. This pocket is part of F, but I added these tabbed cards for photos. Okay, and as you flip it, this is actually part of the whole piece here. Then we have these pockets here with these tags, and this is part of the F, I think it's the F I said, right? Yes, part of the F inserts. So that will be for that class. And when the way we put it into the album is that it creates a pocket. So we have another tag here that we will make on the last day. Then we flip it over, and we have here some cascading photos. Okay, so this is from E, which will be our third class. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward and simple. And again, I made this so that you can stick something in there if you wanted to. And I will retie this for later. This is going to be in our Saturday class. This is from Inserts B. And I think I combined two. Let me see here. Yes, no, it's actually one whole spread. Okay, so again, I put these on so that you can stick something underneath if you wanted to, and this one here actually creates a bit of a pocket there. This is something we'll do in the last class, because this is something that I just made to add into this pocket here. Okay, so I haven't put any paper or anything on that yet. I think I have enough to use that on. And then on this side here, did I close this correctly? No. There we go. On this side here, again, created a tag that we will do, and this I just attached here as a stopper for the tag, for the belly band there. So, and the same thing here. All right, so that will be on our first class. This is also on our first class, this pocket. Okay, we're just going to put the paper on there and cut that and have it ready to go. That's pretty well it. Again, you can stick something here. This is from Insert C, which is our fourth class. Okay, you can open it up and put some photos in there. Then this is from Class E, which will be our third class. And this is where these were supposed to go in. This insert was supposed to go inside here. I found it a little thick and cumbersome and heavy, so that's why I separated them. So this one opens up like this, and like this, and like this. So there's lots of fun that can be had here on this, and there's a magnetic closure as well. So as I said, this is going to be in our first class, I believe. Where did the I had a little sticky note for it. It's because I closed it incorrectly. There we go. Yes, so this is going to be package E, which is the third class. Sorry. A, again, it's the same as this here. So that'll be our first class, just putting the paper on here. This is C, which will be our fourth class. I just created this little thing that you put photos in. And I think I cut a little something off of that to do that. So this is C, which is again the fourth class, this little section here. And I created these tags. So again, this will be something that we'll do in the last class when we put our album together. Then this is going to be class, this is inserts E, both of them here, so that's the third class. And I'll just show you here. We flip this up. It's got a magnet closure. Okay, and it's just a three-sided piece here. Then we flip that. There's something else here. You can stick something there if you want. And then we have the cascading photos going this way. Okay, so there's that page. I'll tie that later. And this is F. So this will be our second class. And again, it's the piece that has pockets just like that wider one we saw towards the beginning of the album. And it's a smaller one, and when you attach it to the page, it actually creates a pocket up here. So we have all these pockets for these tags here, and then we have more here. So this is again the last class where I created extra tags because there was nothing to go in this space here. So that's the second class. And then this is the second class, and this is, well, actually, this comes from the F class in the second class. And this pocket here and this little packet are from our first class. There's a magnetic closure, and so you can stick some cute little things in there that you don't want to lose. Maybe you've traveled somewhere and got some coins, or maybe you have a lock of someone's hair. Maybe you have pressed some flowers from a wedding bouquet or something, or an anniversary or something, and you can kind of, stick that in there. So that will be our first class, and this will also be our first class. This is a combination of two parts of Inserts B. And you flip it open like this. It has a pocket here. Again, this tag was not included, so that's the last day. Last class, I should say. And then it opens this way. It has a magnetic closure, so you can put some photos there. And you can also open it like this. Haven't decided if I'm going to put this here or not. So for photos, and then there are some tags here which are not included, so we'll be making those tags as well. And this is just sort of added there to help hold the tags in place there. So there you have what the album is going to look like, somewhat. It's not completed yet. There's still paper to put on, and as I said, all these fussy cut butterflies to spread throughout the album. But please, if you love this, sign up, get in touch with Stacy, and spread it to a couple of friends that you feel might like to take this class. It's, remember, 5 classes, and it should be completed in June. So it'll be done. You can put all your years, all the many years of flowers you planted or gardens or whatever, or a nice trip that you've gone to. I mean, this beautiful flowery butterfly paper can go with almost any trip you take, cruise, whatever. It's a great album. So again, this is Heartfelt Creations album and inserts and Graphic 45 Nature Sketchbook. Look forward to seeing you in class, and know we're going to have a lot of fun putting this together. And please remember, in the things to bring to class, I did not mention to bring little sticky pads and a notebook. I didn't realize that we would be needing it, but we will need it. So please bring those to class. So see you there. Bye for now.